Well, good evening, and I think I'm the announcer as well as the evaluator tonight. Your first class of bulls, and I think this is your only class of bulls. We're going to get you lined up. There you go. So this will be your champion reserve here in the bull fraternity. The bull that's going to win the class is going to be the young man up here in front. Bull that's a little more extended, has a little more length of spine, and then when you step behind him, he's a bull with some power and dimension and shape. Once he gets relaxed, he's a little more comfortable in terms of his mobility. But where he has the advantage is his design and length of side as the bull behind him. Bull behind him is a really soft-made bull that's deep flanked and good structure. For me, though, when you get behind him, gets a little flatter in his overall muscle pattern. You can see right there behind his blade, he's really tight and pulled there in his forb and heart. I'd like to see him just a tad stronger. I like the length of side, and I like his structure just a notch better than the Red Bull. Red Bull, I love his body, I love his depth, and I love his power. I just wish he was a little better in his shoulder, a little better in his hip. And when he gets going, you can see he gets a little round there, kind of ducks them pins and throws those two back legs underneath himself. Nice big bodied bull, just need a little more extension. This bull's going to get better and better. I think he's just one of the younger ones out here, so he's pretty immature. I love his foot size. I like his bone work. When he relaxes and gets and goes, he's pretty comfortable on the move. He's got some muscle. We just need to hit the feed bunk a little harder, get that guy to explode. But nice set of bulls here to start this fraternity show off with. Let's congratulate those exhibitors. In this particular class of females, you could probably sort this in a lot of different ways and have some discussions, and I don't think there's no wrong or right answer. I think there's so many differences and gives and takes in all 5 of these females. After we're going to start with, for me, is one at the ground, has the most foot, the most bone work, and then you get behind her, she's got the most shape and expansion in that center body. She's still good in terms of the depth of her rib. Is she as flashy fronted as some other ones is? No, she's not, but I think she excels on the substance, the body, the width, and the bone and foot she's got underneath her. That's intriguing, and if she quit fighting the halter, I think we'd get a better look at her, is the one that comes in second. She is one that's so good in her center body. I love the curvature, the expansion to her midrib. She is super powerful. Is she a little rigid in her movement and gets up in her pasterns? She is, and I think that has to do with her hip. She's a touch rounder in her hip, and that kind of correlates how she's moving down low. And that's where I'd like to change her, is lengthen her out there and make her go just a notch better. Young lady, you get this one flat shown, and you're going to get her shown so well, she can move her way up in the line pretty easy. From the outside looking in, she's your balanced one. She's your long-sided, she's your good hipped and hind-legged one. I guess for me, where I get disappointed in her is when you get behind her, she's pretty flat, pretty closed up at the base of her skeleton. I need to see a little more true, genuine width. If you want one flashy on a profile view, grab that one in third and go. This one has brood cow written all over her. Good body, deep-sided. She's probably a performance aspect of things, kind of gets those 3 ahead of her. But for me, what beats her today in this particular class, she's just not as good in terms of her mobility. Watch her go. She kind of hawks in and kind of rigid there when that pastern hits the ground. I need to see a little more comfort and go as she goes. More moderate frame one. There's nothing wrong with that. She's a little quicker in terms of her pattern. Same here goes for this one. She gets herself beat just on mobility. She gets outside of her skeleton. Need to see her a little more truer at the ground. But nice set of females. Let's congratulate those exhibitors. I think that's a very, very tough class. After that, we're going to start with is one that carries her top line just a notch better. I love her through her front 1/3 and how clean she is through the throat latch to the base of her chest. She's got a little more length this side, and then when we get her going, she's a little better at the ground, a little more truer in terms of that width of base that she has. That's just a nice, complete female. The one that comes in second is your cow power one. She's your big-bodied, she's your wide-pinned one. When you step behind her, there's some true width of base that she has. Maybe for me, she kind of fights that halter and doesn't hold that loin edge as well as we'd like. But, man, that's a neat female that's got some body and depth. really high-performing one that comes next, one with some performance and depth in that center body, mobility again. If you were here earlier watching the heifer shows, I'm pretty hard on structure. This one's just got to go a lot better in terms of her pastern set. Nice female. I think she has the body and the look. We just got to have a better set of running gear. Nice show. Let's congratulate those exhibitors.